Hello and welcome to the Mohit Show, General News, March 26th, 2021. I will be covering a few notable stories of the day. First, the Suez Canal crisis seems to be here to stay. From the CNN, authorities say they need to remove up to 706,000 cubic feet of sand to dislodge the boat. This crisis will likely continue for many further days, losing hundreds of millions of dollars each hour. Next, from Time, the UN is releasing new warnings of the crisis in Ethiopia. This is due to the startlingly horrifying nature of the atrocities committed. Speaking of, from Reuters, men are being forced to rape family members in this brutal conflict. Next, from the BBC, several internal Chinese agencies and companies are working together to stand in support of genocide. Nike, H&M, Burberry, Adidas, and Converse are among brands boycotted in China for mentioning the brutal genocide of the Uyghurs being committed by the Chinese government. These companies have all sourced material from slave labor taken from the Uyghurs as they are being erased by the government. While stores are still open, they are no longer listed on maps. Taxis will not drive you to them, and Chinese consumers are burning these products in support of this genocide. Additionally, from Hong Kong Free Press, Hugo Boss is telling Chinese customers it will continue to purchase Xinjiang cotton while their own website states they have never used it. This is the region the Uyghurs are in. It is startling how far these companies will go to hide profits from genocide. In domestic news from the New York Post, Biden has made an embarrassment of the United States yet again. Biden has went more than 60 days after inauguration without a press conference, more than any recent president. This lack of transparency is already a major blunder. In this recent press conference, Biden held note cards with answers to common questions and only called on predefined reporters, while never encountering or answering a difficult question. Additionally, he lied several times. First, he claimed that Trump let children starve at the border, a completely unfounded lie. He also claimed a vast majority of illegal immigrants at the border are being sent back. This is not true, and the majority are being kept. And further on, he also claimed that the Senate filibuster has been abused and then used statistics from the last year, when his party used the filibuster against Trump constantly. When asked about transparency on what is happening on the border, he said he will commit to transparency when he gets his plan underway. When asked when this would be, he replied, "I don't know." Is this president capable of leading the country when he cannot take impromptu questions from the public? Nor can he be transparent about the countless issues plaguing his administration? I don't know. In other news, from Dateway, it appears that the Secret Service needs to clean up after the Hunter Biden case, since Hunter Biden has left a gun in a trash can near a high school. Hunter Biden has been involved in countless horrific cases against him, yet he faces nothing. There is a different standard for those with power, and it is letting truly corrupt people go around scot-free. For some good news from the National, Scotland has made its energy network 97% renewable. This is brought about mostly through wind power, with hydroelectric power making up most of the remaining. From the New York Times, scientists are gaining support for an outlandish idea. They wish to reduce global warming by reflecting the sun's rays through injecting particles into the upper atmosphere. This could be a way to maintain a stable climate in the future. For more good news from the Texas Department of Health Services, it appears that coronavirus cases, deaths, and hospitalizations have decreased more than 2 weeks after the mask mandate stopped being enforced. I wonder how effective it was. Currently, there are 3.4 thousand COVID patients, 12,000 empty beds, and more than double ventilators open to patients. Things are currently okay in Texas. Next, from The Guardian, apparently the African elephant is two different species, the savanna elephant and the forest elephant. Both are endangered. Next, from the Associated Press, it appears Turkey is detaining people for having rainbow flags. Oh, how wonderful the religion of peace is. In other news, Russia is claiming they want to strengthen military ties with Myanmar. This is clearly a horrible decision and will have international consequences. This is a shame. Russia could be a good ally in the future. From Myanmar, the military junta is claiming they will shoot protesters in the head. This is horrible. Finally, from Reuters, Taiwan reports the largest ever incursion by the Chinese Air Force. Does China want this war? How much more suffering do they want to create? Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more daily news. These videos need any help they can get in the algorithm. My sources are linked below. This has been the news.